Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip and Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Once again, it's Bigsby. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. Into the secondary again. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 16-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Taking off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Tight end motioning left. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Williams in motion. On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Williams in motion. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Williams in motion. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Taking off. And he's into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, so frustrating for the receiver. With the catch, ready to gain some yards. Instead, it goes back the other way, and the defense comes away with a touchdown.
Yeah, catching the ball, Mike, is just step one of the process. After you catch it, you have to put it away and become a ball carrier. And that's where ball security kicks in. In this case, he makes a nice catch, tries to get his eyes downfield to run. They're able to knock the ball out. That leads to the turnover, which leads to 6 points.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Back to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And a pretty good punt there. The fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He finds some room across the 25. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
A first down throw for Nix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Mims sent in motion here. 2nd down. Nix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his second touchdown of the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Broncos move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Slot receiver headed right. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hot. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a designed run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got a man. It's McClure. 17 yards that time to number 17. Mims sent in motion here. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give on the ground, and he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down. Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. To the ground, a 1st down run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is caught by the tight end. Down Denver. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Play action now. It's Nix. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Williams in motion. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Denver first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's caught by Bowers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. He'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. He'll get this complete to his tight end, Bowers.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable. He'll
go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Bigsby. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Bigsby. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. They'll run with Bigsby. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Finding space inside the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From out of the gun, he'll throw, and he'll take it on in. Hank Bigsby, touchdown Vegas. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Knicks now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they'll be set up now, up past the 40 with that one.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Second down, Knicks. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Mims sent in motion here. Knicks from the gun on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Into space. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
That's caught left side by Bowers. And the Raiders are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. They motion a receiver right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's got another one. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. Putting the tight end in motion. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Mims sent in motion here. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Mims sent in motion here. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Williams in motion. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Here is 1st and 10. Bigsby. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here comes 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll run. Is going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So big hit coming now for Daniel Carlson. This a potential game winner. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.